start where it began. This is Barberton, and the statue of Chief Hopkin goes back to the early history of the city when Native Americans first occupied this area, the Delaware people. It has been a theme throughout my life. It's been something I was interested in since elementary school at St. Augustine's. That's also where I had the opportunity to make my first performance. In grade 6, I was the Master of Ceremonies for Inside Catholic Schools on Channel 5. Began a lifetime of talking out loud. But more importantly, this spot across the street, just a few feet away from here, is the bus stop where I arrived at 6:30 every morning during my 4 years of high school, taking the bus to Akron, to downtown Akron, and to sort of take that adventure outside of this city that was settled by so many Eastern European communities. Barberton has been a special place and still is, and it is where I got my start. Food is an important part of every family's history, and my food history starts right here. Belgrade Gardens, when my family used to come here for those $1 chicken dinners. I always say that fried chicken is the mother's milk for any child born in Barberton, chicken capital of the world. But it was a place where our family got together, and even today, even post open heart surgery, I still allow myself one fried chicken dinner each year, the cholesterol be damned. This is the spot where a whole lot of people exited that Kenmore Barberton bus in 1961, the gates of the B.F. Goodrich Company. You could still smell rubber in the air in 1961. The factories were still going pretty much full blast. 70,000 people worked in these factories at their peak, and then beginning in 1970, Akron lost 30,000 jobs. Right across the street was the Silvertown Cafe, along with some other bars. This is the place where the guys getting off of work would go for a shot and a beer before they went home. I'm particularly proud of what we've accomplished in downtown Akron over the last 10 years. But when I was riding that bus in the 1960s, O'Neill's and Polsky's were still vibrant department stores where everybody shopped, and downtown hadn't yet started to fade. Well, downtown was very different, too. Right behind me here, there was no Cascade Plaza. It was still a dream of John S. Knight's to try to find a way to do the first major redevelopment project in Akron since the Second World War. What there was here was Howard Street, though, and that bus would come down Main and make a left onto Howard, going diagonally right over there to Market Street. And one of the guys on the bus would always say, and every morning he would say the same thing, "Let me off at the house of the Lord." It was his way of joking because there was a men's clothier store there called Lord's, and every day he got off right here at the Flatiron Building, which was a landmark in downtown Akron. Howard Street was great. Schumacher's grocery store with a coffee grinder and homemade peanut butter, something that's still continued by the peanut shop today. This particular landmark has been important to me for 50 years.